South Korea saw its highest ever trade deficit in the first half of this year, despite logging record exports for the same period. The Trade Ministry said soaring energy prices were the main reason for this increase in imports. Shin Ha-young has the details.
South Korea in the first 6 months of the year had its biggest trade deficit for the year's first half since 1997. According to the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy, the trade deficit came to $10.3 billion, despite exports in the first half reaching an all-time high on a rebound in global demand. Exports came to around $350 billion, up 15.6% on year. There was an increase in shipments of goods in 14 major categories, the only exception being shipbuilding. The surge was led by semiconductors and petrochemicals. But all that was outweighed by the soaring cost of energy, which pushed imports up even more by about 26% to $361 billion.
The prices of oil, gas, and coal soared by $41 billion in the first half of the year, which drove the overall rise in the trade deficit. Other contributors were non-ferrous metals and steel, which rose by $3 billion.
An expert projects the country will continue to post a trade deficit for the rest of this year.
Right now, no one can really tell when the global inflation will end, but most analysts believe that the high prices will last until at least first half of next year. That means Korean trade deficit is likely to remain at a deficit until early next year or whenever the global inflation ends and the raw material prices start to fall.
In the meantime, the Trade Ministry says it's going to take measures to keep the momentum in exports going by improving regulations. Shin Ha-young, Arirang News.